Welcome to the No Name MMA Show.
UFC 283 just ended, and here are the 5 main headlines that I took away from the event in the return to the UFC in Rio. Jose Aldo has been inducted into the Hall of Fame. He most notably went on a 10-year unbeaten streak, 18 fights. The Brazilian native was shown on the broadcast, overcome with tears at the sight of him being inducted into the Hall of Fame. He is the first one for the year, 2023, and congratulations on Jose Aldo. Congratulations on a career, Jose Aldo. That's what I meant to say. At the debut of the Bonfim brothers, Ismael and Gabriel, and oh my god, these guys are insane, dude. First of all, Ismael Bonfim has no business knocking out Terrence McKinney in that fashion. And then second, Gabriel comes out there and finishes a submission artist via submission in under a minute. These guys are insane, and that was their debut. I mean, congratulations, crazy. They are the first pair of brothers to debut on a fight card and also both win on a fight card. And in devastating fashion, finishes both. We had Brandon Moreno securing and finalizing the rivalry between him and Davieson Figueredo, putting a stamp by a TKO, a perfect punch right into the eye of Davieson Figueredo that closes the eye shut. He says Viva Mexico, and the Brazilian crowd responds in kind. I mean, you can't be doing that. You hit their boy up, and that's Brazil, bro. Duba More. And yeah, they were throwing all kinds of stuff. Hey, it happens in Brazil, it happens in Mexico, it happens in South America. Like, it is what it is. But either way, Brandon Moreno is the flyweight champion, and Alexander Pantoja seemingly the next one up to face him. Alexander Pantoja again has 2 wins over Brandon Moreno, so that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Main event of the evening for UFC 283, we had Jamahal Hill putting on a clinic against Glover Teixeira in a very one-sided affair. He becomes now the 4th champion since John and DC left the division to get the belt. So yeah, Jan Blachowicz, Glover Teixeira, Jiri Prochazka, Jamahal Hill. Jiri Prochazka is saying that he will be healthy enough either in July or August to fight, so time will tell when these guys inevitably meet up, because they're both not going anywhere. And yeah, I don't know. Last but certainly not least, we had the retiring of 2 Brazilian greats. First, Shogun, who famously was the guy who was kicking Rampage Jackson in Pride. He will be the last of a kind for the UFC, one of the last fighters to fight in Japan in the acquisition from Pride. So yeah, congrats to Shogun, even though he did lose his last fight. The fond memories and the inspiration behind his generation to join MMA or watch MMA was all on him, especially after that fight. Again, he's a Grand Prix champion, so a couple of fights in a couple of nights to do that against some of the best. And also a former light heavyweight champion for the UFC, Shogun. Then we also had another Brazilian legend, Glover Teixeira, call it a career after the fight with Jamahal Hill. He went out there on his shield, seemingly getting battered from bell to bell, all 5 rounds. It wasn't close. You could have actually called a fight at some points. But yeah, you know what? He leaves a lasting legacy of never giving up, always going for it. From going 20-0 while he wasn't able to go back to the States because of his visa issues between him and Brazil and the United States of America, he ended up getting the belt at 42. I mean, just... Glover Teixeira is something that should be cherished, and unfortunately for a lot of the Brazilian fans that left after he lost the fight, they will never be able to reclaim that moment where they could have seen him put the gloves down in the middle of the octagon. Luckily, I was, and what a wonderful career. At least he got to call it a day, being called a champion, a former champion. Yeah, he went out there and he gave it all. So congratulations, Glover Teixeira, on an amazing career, Shogun. And yeah, those are the 5 things that I cared most about this UFC 283. Let me know down below, what did you care about? Jamahal Hill, is he going to be defending this championship successfully against Jiri Prochazka? Is he going to be the only one to defend his belt since John and DC? Brandon Moreno, what did you think about the punch? Was it perfect? Was it an eye poke? I thought it landed perfect, and that Bonfim brothers are the real fucking deal. And are you going to be jumping on the hype train? Because I am. You can't just start Terrence McKinney and not expect me to be talking about you for the next couple of weeks. And Gabriel, I mean, no joke. Again, under a minute sub. Insane. But Jose Aldo retires Hall of Fame. All the goodness. Let me know down below. What do you think about the headlines? And yeah, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Later. Peace. Goodbye.
Call me a... I know what he calls you. Call me a fatherless bastard, dude.